with the ratios will end up dropping you because you didn't follow them back. So if that's not a good enough reason for you, I don't know what is. And maybe you don't want to be followed by those kinds of people. I don't know. But you need to go to TweetLater, and there's a link down there. It's cheating. Yeah, there you go. I got one guy with Dell that emailed me back, and I really wanted to go find this reply. Stop DMs, you know, I mean, that it's just crazy, or auto DMs, you know, whatever the term was. So he called me out and threw that one out there, you know, that shouldn't be to follow you. So everybody's got opinions, right?
Opinions are like what?
Exactly.
I know. Well, and just to kind of jump in on that, I talked to Paul about this, but like we were toying with this like system, this like network marketing or pyramid style system for getting more followers. And so I sent that out to my list of people, and it's a one-time thing, and you just see what you get kind of thing. And I sent it out, and some guy called me up, and my primary concern was not whether or not it's considered ethical to do a campaign like that, because clearly some will like it and some won't. There's no guesswork there. My concern is how many of my Twitter followers are going to pick up the phone and call me and make me spend an hour dealing with them on whether or not I should, like, auto-invite people to join Twitter and use tools like that. Well, sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Some guy called me up, and he says, "You're going to get banished from the community of Twitters because you're spamming the world." And I'm like, well, no, not really, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, no, but Guy Kiyosaki says that you shouldn't use any tools. And I said, well, what about the auto-follow thing so that, you know, it keeps that I follow back anybody that follows me? No, that's evil, that's wrong, you'll burn in hell, and read me the riot act. Well, Guy Kiyosaki
so what about the cash flow game?
7,000 people.
What about the cash flow game that he uses?
But okay, but no, this is a different guy, and it's Guy Kiyosaki or Kawasaki or something. Not Robert Kiyosaki. If I'm saying that, but there's a different guy. It's Guy Kiyosaki or Guy Kawasaki, something like that. But he's a big Twitter guy. He's got 77,000 people that he follows, and that many follow him. So his ratio is pretty much 1-to-1. Okay, now tell me he's not following back everybody, and tell me that this big VIP guy has hand-chosen 77,000 people that are appropriate professional relationships for him, that he has handpicked followers to know and has relationships with. BS. He went out there, and whether you use a piece of software or you hire a virtual assistant or get your secretary or your best friend, I don't care how you do it, if you follow everybody that follows you, whether you use a tool or not, it's the same thing. So whether you use a tool or pay a human, it's the same thing. And I'm like,
you make the decision to follow people back.
Yeah, if you make a policy that you're going to follow everybody that follows you, then there's absolutely nothing wrong with using a tool to do it. Now, if you're like this guy, my friend Chris, fine, great, he's that way. You can interview everybody you want to follow and decide individually whether that person is appropriate for your personal network. That's completely your choice. Don't use tools. But if you're going to follow
or use TweetDeck. Use a tool. I guess I can't use TweetDeck under his roof because I need to have everybody's garbage all in one big thing because I really should only be subscribing to 100 people, and he's clearly not an internet marketer, right? He's clearly not out there trying to get him.
And it's funny because he really is trying to use Twitter to promote his business. But his marketing philosophy is people have to be completely engaged and want what he has to offer before he wants to tell them what he does. Well, you say it's good, but that's not a real effective way. And so basically he works by referrals, right?
Right.
If I suggested to Chris, you know what, Paul likes the coursework that you offer and the coaching that you offer, and he's interested in you, Chris would follow you, and you guys would chat, and you'd be friends, and you'd be in his personal world. But if you're random Joe and you go follow him and you don't know him from Adam, he'll go look at your profile and stuff, but unless he sees a reason for you guys to have a relationship, he's not going to follow you and engage in you. It's like you have to be interested in what he's selling